Hey guys, Wednesday, July 10th, 2024. US session closed. Let's see what the Black Widow did today. So far, she really didn't do much. She made a high of 229, 238. Yep, and a low of 229. So this remains still it's inside this big one, which is the 7-8 July 8th. But this is it right here. It can't break above this high, and it's not penetrating here. Found support at the value area low, somewhere around, maybe not, but close, 229, around there. This is the box I'm watching, this level here. The volume was, I'll give it to the Bears. The Bears, I think they got this one. Let's open this up a little more. Yeah, below average of the 20 moving average, but the Bears got the volume. We only got pretty much 2 days here, and the Bears got them all. What does that tell us? I don't know. The Bears are still, the Bears are still, here, and the Black Widow is enjoying the ride. Let's look at our simple glance. We got Hekanashi candles here, and so far nothing's positive. This day almost looked positive, the 9th, but the Hekanashi keep you in check. And Tom D marked 9th. The reason why we don't have an arrow here, because we didn't flush and made a new low. So now they start counting a new counting system. And if it continues going down, it starts all over. And then they switch all the way to onto 13, and then you get an indicator. But I don't know if it's going to get that far, but you never know. But we'll wait and see what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow, a funny thing is that statistically, it was a strong day to the upside. It was a bullish day. But tomorrow now is very strong to the downside. So I don't know what the numbers are going to be. Tomorrow, what is Thursday? So if it was bullish statistically and it didn't really go nowhere, it kind of went sideways a little bit to the lower. If it's statistically down, they could reverse it, but know that statistically it's a down day. So if you see us even take out this low around 228, it could probably push. We just got to see if this 226 is going to hold. And if it doesn't, you got this last leg right here in the cloud, 225. But statistically, they're going to push it. They're going to take out all these lows. They're going to spike it down. But that all remains to be seen. I just want to give you a heads up in regards to the statistical calendar, which is for Thursday, which is today. Yeah, the 11th. So today we got to see if this area holds. I think that's it for here. Let's go into our geometry chart on the APF. So far this is holding, just not really that much movement. I don't think let's see the FT levels. Yeah, so if it's a down day statistically, then we need to hold at least 225. That's this FT area right here. Between 228 and 225 needs to hold. So if they do that again, and it holds, it could probably bounce or maybe continue going sideways. I feel like it's just trying to get the shorts here, the pounds, and it's trying to get the longs to come in, and it's just kind of going sideways. I know, and it's waiting for like something to maybe that number that comes out. Let's see how that number is. I think maybe that's what it's really waiting for. Anything here? My SO, so 7, what number I have? 7-8 right here. If there's a flush or continues going down, then the next date I'm watching is 7-16. There's something coming up on 7-12. I got to look more into it. And it has nothing to do with anything of here, but this is the one I'm watching. But 7-12, it's up in my radar. Was that 12 will be what, is that Friday or Saturday? We'll see. I think that's it for this. Nothing here. Nothing really. Yeah, and then I'm watching the 20th, which is 151 days from this low. And I mean, I don't know if we're going to make a new high going into that. So I don't know. This might be a dud. If we were turning here, we didn't go that deep, maybe, but we went really deep. And 218 is your wave 4 on the weekly projection. So we'll see. Let's leave that back over here. Oh, another thing here is the 3-5 high. You got your pivot here. So we're kind of just hovering around. It's a 232. So 232 is key right there. So let's go into our midpoint chart so we can end this video. Nothing here as long as we hold 225. That's your pivot here on the yearly. On the monthly, we need to hold 228. This is the monthly pivot here. We need to hold that. That's pretty much it. And target 242. On the weekly levels, Mobo is a little negative. Stokes are very oversold, kind of trying to wake up again. And you're below the 50 moving average. So as long as this continues to stay below here, any pops could be dangerous because it could be bull traps on the 4 hour. And on the 1 hour, you can just see this is where they open. You can see this is the high we made on the US session, which was a 235. Yeah, is that the high? 235 was the high, and the low was 229. So this was pretty much the range. In the overnight, we spiked. They sold it all the way down here and popped. And then this is your midpoint right here, these white dots. So far now it's going up. So in order to be bullish, you need to at least get above 233. This is your midpoint for the overnight session and the US session. And just keep an eye out for 229. Yep. And let's see. So let's see. Statistically, it says it's a down day, and it's ugly. If you're going to be a bear for tomorrow on the overnight, 224 will be your target to the extreme. 226 to 224. If it doesn't play out and it's a head fake, and you close above 233, which is your midpoint here, and I believe on the square of 9. Yeah, 233, your zero line. So you got a zero line here and your midpoint. If we close above here, you're going to hit the 25%, which is 236. I would say you probably go to 238, which is the overnight high. And if it really wants to get Momo and whatever number comes out, it's a positive, whatever there's people using Natgas, and it's, getting all storage is, smaller. 240 all the way to 243, which is 241, 242, 243. So those are your extreme levels to the downside. It's all depending what the Black Widow wants to do in the overnight into the US. So I think that's it. And lastly, let's look at the square of 9, see if we get any clues there. Yeah, 238, 239. You got 233, 232, 234. This is your midpoint zero line. So this is the line in the sand. And these are the extreme outer levels. Anywhere it closes above 241, very bullish, maybe potentially 249, but below 232, and we went as low as 239, 237 around there, 238. Potentially to 225. So I think this is going to be the range. And remember, 218 wave 4 on Elliott wave on the weekly. We're already on wave 4 on the daily here. But if it's going to push lower, 218 is wave 4 on the weekly projection Elliott wave. I think that's it. Let's see how this overnight rocks, and let's see what the numbers are. And I'm on the sideline still, and nothing's convincing me that there's a turning point here yet. So I'm just watching it. Just watching to see if this 226 is going to hold, and we can at least close above this 200 moving average to start making higher highs and higher lows and get out of this area. I'm going to sign out. Hopefully you like this video, and I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on Natgas.